Hello everyone, I hope you're all keeping really well and you've been enjoying the beautiful sunshine that we've been having. I really love that song that we've just listened to. It's all about heroes, and that's something that I want to talk about this morning. What kind of heroes are there? Well, they're heroes like we've heard about in the song. Heroes like Batman, Spider-Man and Wonder Woman. Heroes that are fearless, that are never afraid. They've got great strength, they've got superpowers, they find themselves in all sorts of crazy situations and they always win through in the end. They are superheroes. But then there are other kinds of heroes, like this man. He doesn't really look like a hero, but I want you to imagine for a moment what it would be like if you only ever had the light that you would get from a candle. What would it be like to have to go to bed when it got dark? That would mean in the wintertime we'd all be in bed at 5 o'clock. That's even before tea time. But this man, Thomas Edison, changed all of that. He invented the light bulb in 1879. And that means we can have light whenever we want it. We don't have to try to do things in the dark anymore. Thomas Edison worked really hard and came up with an amazing idea to solve the problem. He's a problem-solving hero. But let's have a look at another kind of hero. I know what you're saying. That's not a hero. That's a pigeon. And you're right, it is a pigeon. But it's also a hero. In fact, this pigeon was such a hero that he was even awarded a medal. The Dickon Medal, the highest award for animal bravery. This is Paddy the pigeon, and Paddy is an Irish pigeon, and he's the only animal in Ireland to ever be awarded that medal. Paddy was used during World War II to carry messages, and in June 1944, Paddy flew all the way from France back to England, 230 miles, and he did it in 4 hours 50 minutes, the fastest time ever by a pigeon. But he flew back with a message to tell everyone that the D-Day landings had been successful. It was a very important message, but it was also a message of good news. Paddy the pigeon was a good news hero. And then we have heroes like this, our firefighters, doctors and nurses, and they are all heroes that we are really, really thankful for right now. They fight fires, they're there when we have an accident, they look after us when we're sick, they rescue us and they make us better. They are life-saving heroes. But you know what? There is one more hero, the ultimate hero, the hero of heroes. Have you worked out who it is? Yes, it's Jesus. Jesus is the hero of heroes. And let's see how. Well, first of all, Jesus is a superhero because he is fearless, he's brave, he's never afraid. He's powerful, more powerful than dynamite or any other superpower. He is God, so he has all the power. He's so powerful, he's able to defeat evil, And then he performed miracles. He made deaf people hear, blind people see, and lame people walk. He even stopped a storm. So Jesus is a superhero. But he's not just a superhero. Jesus is also a problem-solving hero. Do you know, one day Jesus had a huge problem. He had an enormous hungry crowd in front of him, and he'd only 5 loaves and 2 small fish to feed them. But Jesus was able to feed 5,000 people and have loads left over. That was definitely a problem solved. So Jesus is a superhero and a problem-solving hero. But that's not all. Jesus is also a good news hero. You see, Jesus had an amazing message to tell the people. Yeah, he came to heal the sick and he came to feed the hungry, but he also came to tell them that God really loved them, that they were special, that each one of them mattered to God. He came to tell them that God's kingdom was a good kingdom, and not to be afraid, but to trust God and be close to God again. So let's think, he's a superhero, he's a problem-solving hero, and he's a good news hero. And yes, you've guessed it, Jesus is also a life-saving hero. Do you know, Jesus loved everyone, but he loves us all so much that he died and he rose again to save the world, to save us from all the bad things we do and we say and we think, to take all the sin away and all the stuff that makes us feel so horrible inside, and to give us a new and a different kind of life where Jesus is our friend and our saviour. So Jesus is a superhero, a problem-solving hero, a good news hero, a life-saving hero, but he's also a forever hero. You see, Jesus didn't just live 2,000 years ago. He's alive today. He's still doing miracles. He's still solving problems. He's still healing the sick. He still has a message of good news for all of us to hear. He's here to be with us, to help us, to love us, to listen to us. Do you know, he cares if we have problems and he wants to help us to sort them. He cares if we're sick and he wants to heal us. And he wants us to know the good news of his love and for us to follow him and to share his good news with others. So Jesus is the hero of all heroes. He's a superhero, a problem-solving hero, a good news hero, a life-saving hero, and a forever hero. He truly is awesome. Now, usually at this point, we'll all join in a prayer together, but I just want to do something a little bit different this morning. I want us to listen to a song. And I want, when you listen to the song, for you to listen to the things that it says about Jesus, about who he is, and about what he is like. And as we listen to it, I want us all to use this song and let that song be our prayer today. So I'm going to say goodbye. I hope you have a fantastic week. There'll be another Kids Talk next Sunday, but for now, we're going to switch on that song and we're going to use it as our prayer. Thank you. Bye.
You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you, I worship you. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Whoa, waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You are here, touching every heart. I worship you, worship you, I worship you. You are here, mending every heart. I worship you.